Hey, welcome back. Hey, Queen K. Sorry for the interruption, but we're back. Okay, I was answering Dr. Ask's question. What are my likes and dislikes? I covered my likes, my dislikes. I like fake. I dislike fakeness. Thank you. Welcome back. I don't like liars. I don't like the law because I like order, but I don't like how illogical the law is. And that's why I didn't do good on the LSAT. The glasses make the Wi-Fi work. Maybe. Um, and that's why I'm an engineer and not a lawyer. Because the law is based on precedents. It's not based on logic. It's based on precedents set and who can argue their point to fit those precedents, basically. Yeah. Those are the things I just like that I'm passionate about. Good question. I'm good at all things logical, math, electronics, programming, stuff that just you can add up and see. Physics. Uh, and in math, they lost me when we got to geometry and it became more letters than numbers. But I can do, math pretty fast in my head and things of that nature. What you can prove right or wrong, exactly. Like, I think the Pythagorean theory has been proven right because it hasn't been proven wrong yet. We can always find the what you call that line of the triangle. I forget the name of that line, but the angle. We can always find that measurement using the Pythagorean theory. So I think it should be a law, but that's just how I think. Ashley D, the lawyer? No, no. My father was a good lawyer, but no, that's not for me. I am passionate about social justice. And unfortunately, the law doesn't always work out for social justice. So it's kind of ironic in that way. Don't be shy, Mona. She's not here. And by the way, I know it's only a few people in here, and the people in here rock with me, but I like to keep my chats respectful. This is not for anybody to get attacked. Everybody's free to say what they want as long as you're being respectful and not fighting. I used to like calculus. I think I forgot how to do it once. I didn't have the same teacher. He couldn't speak English, but explained on the board very well, and it made me passionate about it. Ooh, you're a good one. You got passionate about calculus. I hated calculus, both high school and college. That was painful. Mm, but I really enjoy physics, like gravity, the speed of light, stuff like that makes sense to me. I'm different like that. Hey, Candy Shell. We're just shooting the shit. like I said, I don't get offended easily. Anything you want to talk about or ask me about is fair game for now at this moment. Hey, Nurse Vaughn. Well, I'm new and I just met you, so tell me who you are and what you do. All right, well, you love my mix. Thank you. I'd like to do some more. Well, I just used to be a casual observer of YouTube. I didn't really get into personal vloggers. I mostly watched like um, murder mysteries, documentaries, and like cute babies and stuff on YouTube. But I was a fan of the Queen's Court, and when they broke up, that T.S. Madison and Kaya, they created this whole beef sector of YouTube because we were all sitting here twiddling our thumbs trying to entertain each other. And I started out just watching, and then I slowly started to comment. Obsessed with murder mysteries? Yes. Yes, I used to be really big on that. Um, and so I became a very active commenter. That's why I call myself Ashley D from the comment section. And I became a target of Tracy's attacks and anybody who was really, really anti Mona Simone. And I started making content to combat that. ID channel, yeah, yeah. I watched a lot of their like uploads on YouTube. Um, and so people seem to think that like I'm all about Mona Simone and I'm a brain or something like that, but that's actually not the case. I used to didn't like Mona. Like I really rocked hard with Seven Stars. And because Seven Stars didn't like Mona, I didn't like Mona because, Seven Stars, I'm cool with her, how that works. So I make a long story short, I just started to get to know Mona for myself. Exactly. I can like who I want. Like, well, why does everybody hate this woman? And who is she? And as I got to know Mona and just hang out in her chats, people started to label me as a huge Mona supporter. And we actually did become friends in that time. And I'm not ashamed to say that Mona Simone is my friend. I'm not going to apologize for being her friend, but um, that's who I am on YouTube. Now, in the real world, well, I hate that saying. The YouTube is the real world. In my everyday life, I am a web developer / software developer, software engineer. Probably most well known on YouTube for going to great clips. And hey, Trish, um, that is something that really offended me. I don't take it back. Like I said, I do it all over again. I'm against dragging children for any reason. And I did that um, at the spur of the moment. I'm a very spontaneous person. Nobody was in cahoots. Uh, and it was something that I felt would open some eyes and hopefully, like I said in another video, make Tracy see herself through the eyes of others. Does that answer it a little bit, Crystal? Well, thank you, Dr. Ask. Hey, Silky Black. I got some queens in my chat. Okay, cool. Anybody else had any questions? All right, Trish is driving. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that from the comment section. And I'm going to stay with that, Just Blaze, because the comment section is important. You know, people want to subscriber count shame and say, well, you only have 400 some subscribers. You ain't nobody. But that's silly because just because you have a certain amount of subscribers doesn't mean that you have a certain amount of influence. Thank you, Trish. Okay. And it is ridiculous. It doesn't mean that all these people support you. It doesn't mean that they even watch you. Okay. So yeah, that you shouldn't judge people on. I forget where I was going with that, but yeah. Oh, ask the D from the comment section. Yeah, I value everybody's opinion the same, whether you're a content creator or another commenter, especially if you're talking sense. And some of these people with thousands and thousands of subscribers be the most full of it. Don't judge based off of subscriber counts. We're all somebody regardless of the numbers. Facts, Crystal. That's my point. Thank you. You don't have any viewers, you don't have any beefs. I like some, and the ones I don't want to hear, I don't go into the rooms. Yeah. And you should have a lot more viewers, Dr. Ask. I'm trying not to mess up your name, so I call you Dr. Ask. I know that's another one of your names. But we could both easily have a lot more subscribers if we just did beef. But I'm not about that. And I'm not going to compromise myself to get subscribers or views. That's whack to me. Are you familiar with Tahuti Maatra, Dr. Ask? What do you like to talk about and discuss? Is there a direction you're trying to take your channel in, or just random talk about what's on your mind? Well, I would like to take my channel in the direction of social justice with a lighthearted spirit. I don't have any major plans for my channel other than to network with other people that keep it 100. That's all I ask. We don't have to see eye to eye on subject matters. We don't have to like the same content creators. I just like to affiliate with people that speak their truth and don't manufacture bullshit. That's fine. Ask. I don't be on here as much. I don't feel like beefing with other healers. No, you wouldn't be a healer if you're on here beefing, Dr. Ask. Like-minded individuals. Pretty much, yes. Yes. And I mean, like minded, meaning that you tell the truth. That's really all I ask. Like, we can be different as left and right, but you have to tell the truth, no matter how much it hurts. Yeah, right. Open minded. And I actually have reached out to some people and invited them to debate. Like, if we disagree on something, if we're like totally on the opposite side of certain issues, let's debate it out and have a respectful, healthy debate. Set a new trend in this sector among our people. We don't always have to threaten to pull up and be about all that. Because, first of all, y'all ain't about to pull up nowhere. And that's not going to solve anything. Well, this person is subscribed. I want to be able to listen to my favorite content creators for who they are as humans and enjoy the stories they have to tell. Life experiences. You never know who you're helping through words. True, Just Blaze. But I've been shying away from telling too much of my life story because around here, people like to use that against you and throw it up in your face. And the whole moral to the story goes over their head. But there are times that I will share, like on my video, When Shots Get Fired, I shared a piece of myself. Cool. I don't think it'll look good if I just say, hey, life coach, our healer, our reader, I got beef with you. Just run up in their shop like I'm shutting you down. No, thank you. I don't even really argue or debate. Yeah, it's silly. And I haven't really been watching the conscious sector like that, but I've heard that beef has made its way to the Black conscious sector of YouTube. And it's not exactly new to their sector, but it's new to certain creators, I guess. And what's conscious about that? We're all supposed to be on the same team. And if all you're doing is making YouTube videos, you're not about that life anyways. You need to have boots on the ground and be doing something for the community other than just popping your gums. Because, I mean, debating and trying to be the one with the last word, that ain't getting us nowhere. Right, right. Now, some people need the conscious sector just to wake them up and teach them some things. But for those of us that's been conscious and have already been privy to our history and information, things like that, we don't need to sit there and watch y'all argue about who has the better point. Yes, no need to claim it. Just walk it. That's the best way. Be a living example of consciousness. I've been a part of many conscious communities since I was like 17 years old. I'm now 46. Well, you look very good for 46, Dr. Ask. And yes, um, I mean, a lot of these communities are a joke, unfortunately. Like, I've asked, I'm not going to call any names. I've asked some people, are you a member of the UNIA? I mean, you so Black Power, you so about Black Power, but are you a member of the UNIA? And they don't even know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know, that's the United Negro Improvement Association, which is founded by Dr. Marcus Garvey. And It was a movement, still can be, to be independent and govern ourselves as Black people all over the world. And if you don't even know about that, how can you be talking about all this Black power? What are you doing to empower us? I've been there, done that. It is a joke, which is why I've left. Yeah. So, what do y'all think about the ADOS movement, American Descendants of Slaves? I now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they believe that American descendants of slaves deserve reparations, not immigrants are descendants of immigrants. And that's pretty much the gist of it, I think. They're American first. That's a big part of it. And they're not Pan African. Now, I'm not with that because I'm Pan African. I think that we are African first, Americans second. And I think that if they are real and get the reparations passed, cool. Okay, it's a tough one. You say facts, Trish? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, if you know our history, then you know how we got to be American. So I don't know why you would cling to being American first. Yes, we deserve reparations, but American first? No, I'm not with that. They are folks who are cultural nationalists. I would consider them. Well, food for thought. Well, I don't like to just not have a lot to say. So I hate this person didn't show up, but they never did give me a time, in all fairness. In this moment, we have to look at things like a tree. We need dirt, branches, leaves, etc. Right. I thank everybody for joining me. And thank you for your questions. But so I know that in the BPM, the Black Power movement, we need many people to get where they fit in at. Yeah, we need people in every aspect of this journey. Yeah, we need healers. We need educators. We need farmers, producers, manufacturers. We need it all. We don't need talkers. Enough talk. It's chilling here. That's how it's gonna be, just Blaze. Regardless of what you heard, that's what I'm all about. Lawyers, etc. Yes. Medical doctors. We need real estate investors. We just need to own ourselves and unite our spending power because we have it. So I think many people don't understand that, and that's part of the reason we cannot get on one accord. Very true. Very true. If we had half of the unity that the Hispanic community had, we would be somewhere. We really would. Because when it comes down to it, it's, I'm trying to put this gently, as I've had, some very close Hispanic friends, they know how to join forces and be a community when it's time. They'll put down all their differences if it's a us against them type situation. And we don't know how to do that as Black people. We just are very much separated. So do I feel like we will get in this lifetime? Well, wishful thinking about it. We've never been taught to. Well, that's true. Any suggestions for my next video? It's difficult whether Willie Lynch is real or not. The evidence holds true. True. Yes. Um, there's folks running around here that don't even know about Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They don't know about the Willie Lynch letter. They don't know our history. And I wasn't a history buff until I was out of school. And partly because they didn't really teach me my history. And it's important to go educate yourself about these things. Go visit some museums. Go watch some documentaries, read some books. I'm speechless because it's all true. Next video. How can us Black women open our own hair and nail shops? Okay, I can speak on that. Went down. The song by the Gap Band talks about it. I'm gonna have to check that out, Dr. Ask. I like the Gap Band. Okay. Well, like I said, I thank y'all for joining everything, but I'm not a public speaker. You dropped the bomb on me. Okay. I see what yeah. Okay. I'm not really a public speaker like that. I'm gonna check that out. They're talking about that in that song. But I'll have some more videos coming. And I'm gonna look into that Just Blaze and make some content about that. Where we can buy bulks of hair and get our Black men, take the lead, go into real estate. Oh, speaking of real estate, I'm an investor. I put my money where my mouth is. And I would encourage you to be an investor as well in the Tulsa Real Estate Fund, created by Jay Morrison. It's the first of its kind. Tref Life. Let me find the website. He has a channel on here and he teaches about real estate investing and talks about the fund a lot. He has corner classes where he literally stands on the corner in the hood, different hoods, and teaches people about real estate. Y'all check it out. Yes, you are a great speaker, Ash. Well, thanks, Trish. But I think you're biased. I appreciate it, though. I'm doing fine, Dr. Ask. Okay. Well, thank you. Just Blaze. Yeah, we have to get it together. Next year I will work on it. Okay. I'm gonna put the link to that in the description of this video when it ends. I don't want to mess anything up while I'm live. But yeah. So again, thank y'all for joining. I'm gonna work on some content and I will try to schedule a live. I'll work on that. Somebody can teach me how to do that successfully. But on that note, I'm going to wish y'all a happy Sunday and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye now.